Hi, Matt, the etrailer. Today we're going to be talking about the Thule Epos bike rack on the back of our 2022 Nissan Murano. Now, this is going to be a super versatile rack that can handle pretty much any bike you throw at it, and it is going to be really nice when you do need to store it in your garage. So let's check it out. So today I'm mainly going to be talking about how our rack's going to interact with the Murano. So with our bike on here, even with a mountain bike with these longer handlebars, let's see, on a really bumpy road, this isn't going to move very much, but we still have a lot of distance in between the vehicle and our bike, so you don't have to worry about making contact there. Now, we don't have enough room to really open up our hatch quite yet, so if I want to do that, I'm going to tilt this back. The way I can do that is just by coming over here, pressing down with my foot, and pulling this towards me. And this is going to have a pretty extreme tilt, even with the capacity to handle those heavy e-bikes. So whether you have something that's going to be a bike that weighs 75 pounds or two 70-pound bikes on here, this can handle that. And with this opened up, I can take a seat back here, tie my shoes, grab my helmet, or even put my groceries away if I need to. And then when we're done, we can close this back up. And when we're done, we can just put this back up into the seated position. And what I like about this, that pivot point is kind of centered on there, so it makes it really easy to move. Now, if we want to take a closer look at this, I'm going to remove my bike. The way we can do that is by pressing on this tab. If you go in the reverse direction, that's actually going to ratchet this down even further, making this extra tight. Press it down, though, so we can take it off. You're going to have one on the other side, too, and that's how we kind of get this really good hold we have now. We're going to have one last one here, making frame contact. And that's what I like about this too, is you don't have to make frame contact. I just like to because I think you get a really good hold, but let's say you have a carbon frame bike, you can actually have this make contact with your tire instead. And when you're done, you just pick it up and then take it out for a ride. And once you're done, just make sure you put everything back up. It does look pretty nice, and we have it this way too. And with everything put up, I like mine more on this side anyways, we can get a couple measurements. So the first one I'm going to get is going to be the ground clearance from the furthest point out. That's going to be about 16 inches. So when you have those heavier e-bikes on here, that's going to push down on this a little bit. So I'd recommend just keeping an eye on this if you're going up any steep inclines. Now the second measurement I'm going to get is going to be from the back bumper to the very back of it, and that's going to be a little bit over 28 inches, which is still pretty good for a 2-bike carrier. And typically with most racks out there, they have a third position that folds up. This one does have a third position, but it's really not meant to be used this way when you're driving around. This here is really only meant for storage at your home or in your garage, because it's not saving us any space this way. And another reason to keep it in this position is it's not going to block anything. So your license plate, your backup camera, taillights, and back window will not be obstructed. Now the way this is going to install is we're going to have an 1.25 inch shank right here. And today we have this going into a 2-inch hitch receiver. The way that's possible is because we have this 2-inch sleeve adapter. So this can work with 2-inch receivers and 1.25 inch receivers. You're also going to have this built-in hook that goes through and connects through your pinhole right up here. I like that because you can't lose this. And on the back side of this, you'll notice I'm going to move this cradle out of our way so we can kind of get a better look at this. There we are. We're going to have this anti-rattle device right here. This is going to be built in. It's going to have a handle on it. It makes it really easy to use. And again, it's going to be something, since it is built in, you can't lose it. And right above there, you're going to notice we have some wheels. So when we do take this out and move it a little bit easier, we can just roll it around instead. But overall, I think this is going to be a solid choice. Again, if you're looking for something that can carry a lot of different styles of bikes, and it's going to save you space in your garage. Now, if you're looking to save even more space, there is going to be the Thule Outpace. That's nice too, because that shank also folds up like this one does here, but it's about half the size. The only downside to that one is you really can't make any contact with the tire, since it is just designed for frame mounting your bikes, and it's not going to have as heavy as a weight capacity as this one right here. So it's really just up to you if you want something with heavier capacities or you want to save a little bit more space. But of course, if you have any other questions, let us know here at eTrailer. And again, I'm Matt, and thanks for watching.